Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. I left to, take a break and double check some guides and things. This next floor set is actually, according to this guide, except for wyverns, triceratops, and crocodiles, is a really easy floor set. So I might actually have less problems with it than the last floor set, but we'll see. It all depends on how nice the dungeon feels like being to me. So, we shall see. Obviously, I don't have a raising for this set, so it will be rough. Well, not rough, but it'll be... We'll have to be especially careful, because if we die, it's over. There's no second chance. I hate monsters that slow. And it just did that too, didn't it? Like it didn't cast anything, it just sort of did that. Yeah, it just sort of does that. They should... Why isn't this monster on their guide? It should be. Slow is incredibly detrimental to Red Mage. Especially on a no-item floor. Good grief, you know? I guess maybe one of those Turcises never killed them. The guide I looked up is a guy by someone named Magi or something like that. Apparently they're the second person, according to data logs, that cleared to floor 200 solo. Well, they did it on Red Mage, of course, but apparently they're obsessed and they stream this constantly. So if you're really interested in this content, apparently they stream it like every day on Twitch. But I mean, I get tired of doing it, let alone watching it. So. But I guess if, you can get an audience doing something, it doesn't really matter what it is. Especially if they enjoy doing it, Get all those bragging rights. Man, every time it do crushing things crit, I feel like it has. It'd be super deadly if I was on Red Mage. Also, apparently, according to their guide, Dark Knight's only a B rank choice, B rank pick for soloing down here. Looks like they based the tier list pretty much not just off of the how hard trash monsters are, but the 180 boss in particular, which is the behemoth again. But I kind of don't understand. They put Paladin and Gunbreaker into the A tier, but Warrior and Dark Knight into the B tier. I guess I might understand Warrior because they don't have a lot of off-globals. And the way Berserk works now, I would assume everything would be less useful, but plus they have an attack buff they gotta maintain. But Dark Knight, I don't understand. I mean, I honestly don't understand either. Like, Gunbreaker at level 60 does not have much of an advantage over them because it doesn't have the continuation combo for extra DPS. It does have its own regen every 60 seconds, and it does have an extra physical cooldown. Also, I don't really understand what they mean. I guess if we get past this floor set, I'll read about it. But apparently there's a trick to the 180 boss you can do on jobs that have lower DPS to like delay its rotation or something, to make it get to Ecliptic Meteor more slowly, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'd have to look into it. But there's no sense in worrying about the 180 boss until we actually get there, because we've got quite a ways to go and a lot of stuff to trudge through in order to actually get there, so we shall see. Let's see. Oh, well, that was worth it. I could just go up right now, but is there any chests over there? There might be, but I don't really see them, so let's just go up. It's always useful. Yeah. Basically, the dungeon's not beat if you can make it past the 190 boss. But if you do make it past the 190 boss, if you just have like 3 Rage Pomanders and, you know, enough like, oh god. The Croc's almost dead. Oh Jesus. Okay, well, 2 of them are still imps. Frustrating. Okay, we'll be fine. I hadn't thought really about trying to spin monsters to see if they like would stop, but that would be one easy way, since there's no positionals to do, to make sure you avoid like quick casted cleaves or quick casted, you know, things, I guess. Depending on what type of monster it is, obviously. Apparently though, not just Red Mage anymore is really good for soloing in here. Apparently Machinist is like the bee's knees, like is just as good as Red Mage except for some of the bosses, because you can just kite everything while shooting it, and you do so much damage with the increased potencies that, you know, like you're killing stuff, you know, faster than, actually faster than Red Mage without having to stop the cast. I mean, you have a silence interrupt as well, and man, they just keep stop coming. See if I can get some slow on you. Go ahead and auto attack. Come on. There you go, fuckaroo. But my guess about why they put Gunbreaker in the A tier is they've got bias, because Gunbreaker is like the best job to solo Heaven on High with, because of its durability and because it has a unique combo that includes really high potencies and off globals. And it gets to do that combo like every 30 seconds. So it's very, very strong. And I'm going to pop that raising just in case, because I don't trust myself. But in this floor range, it doesn't have access to that combo. It has access to the global cooldowns of that combo, but it doesn't have access to the actual, like, to the whole combo. But I guess those globals themselves are pretty dang strong. Doesn't have access to Bowshock either. Or Heart of Stone. But it does make me curious to try Machinist in here on my other character in my own time. Because if Machinist is really good in here, I would love that, because I love Machinist. I'd level Machinist on Clyde, except for the fact that I'm already leveling so many jobs, and you don't need to level a physical range for the Shadowbringer story, extra story, so... you know. I guess something that would be really good about Machinist is at 60 it would have access to Drill, and you get to auto direct crit that every 55 seconds, which would be really, really nice. Okay. There's one of those livers. In case you're wondering, no, I didn't get a Night Pegasus Whistle. I got 2 crafted Ramu weapons and what, like Moonfire Bear Sandals or some shit? Or maybe it was a Heaven's Eye 5 materia. I don't really remember. I just know that, you know, wasn't what I was looking for, or hoping for. Assuming we get this floorset done, I'll open the next gold sack, you know, assuming I get any. On camera if I can. Which of course I can, but... Alright, let's see how tough this mother is. pretty tough. Even with all those cooldowns, it's gradually taking down my HP. Wouldn't want to fight one of those without a steal on Red Mage. Kind of like how they have moss growing on their back, but it just kind of makes me wonder where the moss came from down here. And also makes me wonder why moss isn't growing on other things down here. It's also kind of funny because the guide writer, Magi or whatever, they made the statement that any job can solo this, but then like there's the tier list, and like White Mage, Black Mage, and Astrologian are all like garbage tier, and they're just like, don't bother with these. It's like, if any job can solo it, then why is there a tier list? Like, you know, why say not bother with these? Like, that instantly implies that White Mage, Black Mage, and Astrologian are at such a severe disadvantage that they can't do it. Which is probably true, considering they're all hard casters that have like no instants and really no damaging off globals at all, and are also fragile. Black Mage can't heal itself at all. And the booms aren't big enough that you would kill stuff before they start hitting you, so you'd have to start kiting. And it does have one instant spell, which is, you know, really weak. But oh, there's the Horde. I guess I could get it. I guess I don't mind fighting this Wyver. We're 17 minutes in, and we'll have to fight the Croc too. The Croc is aggroed by sight, apparently. No, there's another intuition. Oh, more cracks. Okay. I would like to check out what that treasure chest is, but I don't want to have to fight another Croc. Let's get a little sneaky peeky. Oh, it's just more intuition. Okay. More things designed to distract you from your actual goal. Progressing and winning. Well, that's how a lot of stuff goes in this game. People bring that on themselves too. It has to do with greed. Just like with parsing on FF logs. Commander of Sight. I'll use that. And I'm gonna use a strength to speed this up. Those Mylodons aren't even mentioned in the guide, so I wonder if they're dangerous or not. The guide asserts that this entire floor set is easy, so my recommendation would be don't underestimate it. But I guess so far it seems relatively true. Just the HP values are getting ridiculous. And these things do seem to have extra attacks. Intuition for days. Waste your time. Waste your time. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, whatever. I'll just... No puck sweep. None of that. I ain't dealing with that. Just gonna expedite this floor. Oh sure, a luring trap? I'll step on that. I'll step on that on purpose. I guess the HP values aren't going up. Maybe that was all in my head. Oh, more intuition! Ooh. That's something that drives me bananas. Like, you'll start finding like commanders of intuition and alteration just like over and over and over again. Nope, none of that view. Freaking mimicky bastard. This is the risk of greed. It'll be okay though, because we expedited this floor. Yeah, Fortune Promanders, nice. Might get us some more Promanders later on. We'll see. We'll see. No, there's the horde. Let's just go ahead and use a sight. See what we're dealing with here. Look at that. We got interlopers. Something you can do when there's patrolling monsters coming for you is you can you know, move back. Because most patrolling mobs aggro by sight, though some do aggro by proximity. But most of them aggro by sight, and you can stay out of their way, and they won't turn themselves away from your patrol path, assuming you don't come into direct aggro range. So that's pretty nice. I'll drink to that. I'll see if anything comes of that. Gilmore and Potshers. Oh, will this thing be stunned? Ah, how about that? Well, that helps me out a little bit. Good knowledge to have. Hey there, buckaroo. I wish Darkseid was still a 20% attack bonus. This thing would already be dead. That's a cool looking Archaeosaur. Primordial Bark? I guess that's like a stun or something. Can you be stunned? You can be stunned. Okay, good to know. I wish Carbon Spit was auto direct crit hit. That would be nice at the very least. Keep the level 60 skill, one of Dark Knight's crowning achievements or whatever. Well, not crowning achievement, but one of its... something that people made a big deal of when it was first introduced. Because Carbon Spit has always been a high potency attack. I mean, originally it took having Dark Arts applied to it for it to do its high potency, but it was 450 potency off-global attack, which was like one at the time was one of the strongest off-global attacks in the game. If not the strongest. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't actually the strongest because like Death Flare and stuff like that is off-global, but like in the terms of like raw potency number, you know. Works for me. Well, this floor set's going okay so far, but it could really stand to go even faster. That would be nice. We're up to 3 steals. I just conserve that for now. Nothing in here is hitting my Dark Knight with enough oomph that I really care. And we got another horde on this floor. Okay. Well. There's one of the dreaded Triceratops. Those Triceratops don't bug around, by the way. Last time I was this deep, I was on Red Mage, and those Triceratops, they can straight up kill you, like even one-on-one. It's like, on Red Mage, fighting them basically turns into like trying to kite, cure yourself, and waiting for Fleche and Contra 60 or whatever to come up. So, those are things. Risky maneuver. Just want to open that. Stun Mucin because that'll make it take forever to kill. Look away, get away. Okay, that's a cleave, so you can just move behind it, keep hitting it. I think the Triceratopses are, what does the guide say? Proximity. They aggro by you moving close to them. Woo! That's some spicy damage. Can they be stunned? They can be stunned. Good news for me. Bad news for the Triceratops. that means it could probably be slowed as well. See how it doesn't like do anything special other than just, you know, beat the shit out of you? Just use Dark Mind for no reason. Dark Mind doesn't help you against physical attacks at all. Nothing this does is magical. Sometimes I just like seeing the animation. I should have waited till Rampart was done. Oh well. Wouldn't be the first time that I didn't min-max my tank cooldown. Oh hey, the passage is open. What's that, a vinegar room? East sight. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if we can get any good Pomanders. Probably just mimics. Or intuition. Oh no, fortune, that's good. Ooh. Very nice. That is a very good price. We got like Billow of the Dark playing. Now we got pterodactyls. And more steel. Pterodactyl will be stunned, that's good. Apparently these pterodons aggro by proximity. Oh, another fortune Pomander, how about that? Oh, strength Pomander. We'll gladly use that. On a minute. If you use too many off globals in a row, or at like the wrong spacing in their animation, then there's like a lockup on the skill taking effect. Basically your input gets eaten. It's really annoying. Now what was this? Oh, steel. I didn't use my... Oh, that's because I don't need to? No? Okay. Well, we'll see how far away the rune of transfer, passage, or whatever is. Stun that. I guess you could silence that as well, but... Less Pomander. Hang on to that. Yeah, we'll check out what this box is, just because we can. Uh-oh. That's a luring trap. Ooh, yeah, I got a rage. I guess I could have run away and died, but that would necessitate me having a Raising Pomander on. I don't remember if I do or not. I do. But then I would be weakened. Well, if anything, we can go to the next floor as the Manticore and maybe get a few kills in before we turn back to being normal. Of course. Oh, we got buffs. We don't got debuffs. Okay. Load faster. Haste granted. It's actually a real good buff to have. Global cooldown up. Alright, well that worked out decently, I guess. Not ideal, obviously, but... we got a Serenity Pomander out of the deal, so... I guess it was an even trade. Almost. Almost. Serenities are very underappreciated by people who don't do this very often. That's my opinion, anyway. The Sarah. Let's try Sarah. But as you can see, we're actually getting rather low on time. Like, we've got this floor and the next floor and the boss floor to do. So we really need to expedite this if we're going to stand a chance at killing the boss in time. In my opinion, they really need to crank up the potency on Abyssal Drain. They should just make Abyssal Drain like 400 potency, and then have the potency to all of their targets go down to 200 or something like that. Because on a single target, it honestly just kind of sucks. Like, it doesn't heal you for that much, it doesn't do that much damage. It's really very annoying. I have no idea what this is. Resolution. Meh. Oh, my food wore off. Well, let's see what we get on this floor. Did we really not get any debuffs? Wow. That's gotta count for something. Alright, well there's no horde on this floor to waste our time. So that's good. Probably want to start killing right away. Let's see. Whenever you're buffed, you want to be active so you're not wasting your buff timers. But you can't just rush it, you know? There's like this. Do the potion! Jesus. Item use in this game could really stand to be updated. There's no reason why items should hang that much in combat. Especially if they're going to be necessary for the combat and the content. Like, yeah, it's something, it's another facet of skill, knowing that there's going to be a delay or a hang sometimes, but oh my gosh, it's not something you can like actually control. It's very, very annoying. Just die already. Goodness. Yep. In my opinion, when you get for the Dark Knight immunity, one way they could mitigate how bad it is, like in regards to, you know, the fact that if you use it solo, you know, and like use it to actually like live through something, you know, you're still gonna die in 10 seconds anyway. They should make it quintuple the power of Soul Eater's heal. Because that still wouldn't be enough to heal you to full time. But it would be a nice gesture at least, you know. Because you can get at least 2 Soul Eaters off, 2 Soul Eater combos off during the 10-second period. Well, depending on your skill speed. Actually, that would make skill speed like a die-hard community for Dark Knight. Or commodity, rather. Come on, bucko. Ow. Damn critical hit having bastard. Wish I had as much critical hit as the enemies in this dungeon. Nice, nice. Now, if this could at least just not be a mimic, that would be peachy. Eh, it's acceptable. Oh, what about this chest, though? Also acceptable. Okay, whatever. Boss time with 17 minutes. Okay. Well, this boss might not seem like much, but they hit really hard, so we're going to want steel, and we're going to want strength to get a good lead on it. And that's about it, really. Oh wait, and our food. Food. We want the direct hit chance. Now the way you want to fight this thing is just like how we fought it before. You want to fight it around the edge. You want to dodge that when possible, but it's going to put a heavy on you. So that's the puddle. Ow. Let's see how it gets an attack up bonus now on this floorset. There's the heavy. So when it does electrogenesis, we're gonna use sprint. We're on tank, so we're just gonna eat it. We're just gonna cool down and eat that sucker. My advice for this boss is do not underestimate it. If you're not on tank, do not stand in the electrogenesis. Like Red Mage, you can save your backflip. You can save backflip and you can save manification to restore your backflip, and you can backflip. Even with the heavy on, you can backflip out of electrogenesis. Keep on top of your HP. And I'm just going to eat it so I don't have to stop damaging you. His puddles also last a little bit longer, you'll notice. But only a little bit. Your pathetic attack means nothing to me. Well, that one's a little less pathetic. Yeah, but see, we're gonna kill this guy no problem. I think, anyway. I don't think he's got any surprises up his fins. I actually have up to this boss. I have all the bosses as videos on my channel. You just have to go through my video archive. Which might be kind of hard to do these days. YouTube is always changing. And, like, I think after a certain point, when you're looking through a video tab normally, you know, well, I wasted most of my salted earth, or half of my salted earth. Whatever. That'll be fine. Out of the puddle. This is actually the farthest I've ever been on a tank, though. The farthest I ever made it on Paladin originally, back in the day, was like, I think 154, and I timed out. And I know there were Paladins back in the day that actually made it into the 180s, and I think one Paladin actually made it a bit further than that, with, you know, like hundreds of tries and you know, just an insane obsession and good luck and stuff. Oh no! Whatever will I do? I've been heavy. Well, obviously, you can tell that he'd be doing a lot more damage if he didn't have the steel going. So, might have to use another. We'll see. We'll see how close he is to death, and how much I let him get away, or let damage get away from me. You really, when you're fighting bosses, you really want to have your sustaining potions going, you know, pretty much non-stop, so that your HP's never, you know, falling too low. Especially on jobs where the healing, if it has any, comes from, you know, is tied to like a combo or a global. See, the one nice thing about bringing Paladin in here is they got clemency. Of course, they can only cast it twice. And if you try to rely on it to live, you have to cut your combo short to Riot Blade instead of to going all the way to Goring Blade or Royal Authority. I take your bullets. Got 38 seconds left on the steel. maybe I'll actually have to start dodging electrogenesis. So there goes the steel. Woof. Damage went up, that's for sure. Use my sprint too early. Wait, nope. Okay. Oh, don't want to use that yet. It's gonna do dows again. Damage is running away from Dark Knight a little bit without the steel. It's okay though. We made it through most of the fight without having to. Boy, these timers are really coming down to the wire, huh? Oh, one damage, get away from me. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ow. Well, that overgrown snake is toast. Now look, we got 4 pieces of the Horde. How about that? Those people I saw before aren't on down here. Maybe they went ahead of me, though. I stopped to walk my dogs, you know, and, well, that's that. But... Now, next floor set, I'm pretty sure will be my Doom. Our Pomander supply is decent, but we're pretty much going to have to use them all. And I'm pretty sure every other floor is going to debuff us, although it might be random. I don't know. I expected to have a lot more debuff floors happening as it stood. But let's check out what we got from our gold trim sacks. Oh, Mortal Moggle Mog knives. Okay, I'll sell those. Oh, another Mighty Thunderstorm. I got that last time. Oh, Replica High Elegant Crook. Well, here we go. It's not going to be a Night Pegasus whistle, but you know. Mighty Thunderstone. That's a Ramu Rapier. We could actually use that as a glam if we wanted to. I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? But nah, I think I'll just sell it. So, yeah. So our foray into House of the Dead is actually going pretty well. The next floor set is as far as I've ever been alone. Like I said, floor 176 is as far as I ever went on Red Mage because I ran out of Pomanders. And, let's go see how much these items sell for, and then the video will probably stop while I'm putting them up on the auction house or a market board. But yeah, even in the next floor set, even if I make it to the boss, there's no guarantee that I'll win, because the next boss is so, you know, problematic compared to, you know, all previous bosses. Like, there's just, I don't think I'll be able to beat it personally, but if I get there, we'll see. But, you know. Okay. Well, I'll undercut him because I'm a jerk. Everyone undercuts me, so, you know. Driving the price of items down. Whoa, that's just, it's like, there's no way it's selling for that much. Is there anything else that we got that could be sold for a decent amount? I guess we could see how much Expeditioner's thigh boots sell for. Oh wow, those actually sell decently, but I think I'll keep them for glams, because maybe I can make a good glam with them at some point. You see their thigh-high leather boots with like a dagger on the thigh. It's pretty good looking, but obviously it'll look better on a lady character. Hey, I actually know that guy. Can't remember what I call him right now. But he always he's got two characters actually. He's just not, he's almost always AFK at that market board too. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on this. Oh, that's not Sit. Thanks for coming with me on this journey into Palace of the Dead. And next time we'll probably wind up dead. But until then, stay safe and have a nice day.